Hey everybody, welcome back. In this video I'm doing a somewhat state of the game slash Antman Wasp event discussion. As many of you know, we've had these events with Ant-Man and Wasp. This Wasp one's wrapping up in about 2 days, a little under 2 days. And then just today we've got the Back to the Tiny World event starting in, what do you know, just about 2 days. So that's interesting because that means whatever you get for your Wasp here means that's what you pretty much get stuck with here. I was actually thinking there might be a Wasp, Blitz, but that doesn't seem to be like there's going to be time for that. So that should be interesting given that I don't know where you guys are at, but my Wasp I just got here, so I'm only at 0 of 80. I've spent some coin, and by more coin I mean in-game coin, in getting her to this point. So she's about 8200, and I was waiting to see what that event was before I did anything with Ant-Man. He actually, I can rank up to 4 stars because there was a Blitz that I got, but I'm a little low on funds, as you can see, and I'm probably gonna have some struggle getting him up to tier 7 or 8, but I'll get into that in a little bit. But yeah, so this Wasp, so I'm wondering you know, how exactly am I supposed to get her to that high? I mean, you figure, you know, 5 shards an orb, right? So, and you need 80 for that that 4th star. I mean, that's like 16 orbs, which I don't see myself getting in the next day and a half, or 2 days, whatever you want to call it, unless you just drop some serious cores there, which I'm not going to do. So, especially given, and you can kind of see at least the first reward there. You can't really see what the next one is. I'm assuming it's gonna be more gold, but I don't know. So the requirements for this, what I'll call second raid or second event, is each at 3 stars, level 35, tier 6. Here 4 stars, so you can do 2 if you're at 3. If you need them at 4 stars to do the 3rd and 4th. So that's going to be really interesting, given that I'm not exactly sure how many people are going to be able to get Wasp at 4 stars, but that seems to be kind of the way Fox Next is doing things right now, is making it a little bit difficult for people to take part in certain events, unless you're really kind of one of the high-end players, whales, whatever you want to call it, to do it. So I think the 4 star, level 40 gear, tier 7's achievable for sure for Ant-Man. I'm not sure with Wasp without a Blitz. I just don't know. I'm sure there's people out there doing it who are, again, like I said, are dropping major cores. I'm personally not. I'll do the 50 refreshes for the energy, but that's it. I'm not doing the hundreds because frankly you don't get enough in-game cores to get that, and I need it for, or to no, what's the word, not necessitate, but I don't think it's worth it, is really what I'm trying to say. Is I'm not going to do the 100 core refreshes for energy. I don't even do that for my campaign energy. So, and then the next one's 55 plus tier 8. That's, to me, that's gold. I don't know if I can get there either. I don't know if you saw, but I'm sitting at 57k gold. My roster here for let's just go to tech. I think is the quickest to get to see both Ant-Man and Wasp. I'm at 40 and 47, so I'm there for the first one. I'd have to tier up Ant-Man a little bit here, which is fine. I could do that, but I don't know. Part of this too, what I'm going to tie into this is, as you've probably read or saw or experienced, is the payday event. I luckily kind of got hosed the first time over on this, where I spent a lot of resources in game getting my Mercs to 3 stars, and I was pissed with the results of 75k, 150, 250. I was like, great. You get a little under, what is that, 500k gold plus some orbs. Again, 500k is great, but I spent way too much to get that amount of gold. So I didn't do anything this time, but I knew others who spent quite a bit to get to tier 4. And if you read these, they said, oh, okay, so this is what you need to get to, level 50, gear tier 8, level 4 abilities. Obviously it says plus, but apparently this tier was extremely difficult, and a lot of people struggled with it and were pretty upset about it. So given that I already was kind of hosed once before on this, I wasn't about to do it for tier 4 this time. I'm just letting those things evolve naturally. So I'm not really sure I want to do it here for the Antman Wasp thing either, because I'm not convinced that if I spend whatever I need to spend in game, you know, in gold or cores or whatever, I don't think that I'm necessarily going to be able to beat this. So anyway, that's my dilemma. I'm not sure, excuse me, what other people are thinking or where they're at with it. Obviously, per Foxnet, the awards are going to be massive. 250K for the first one's nice, but who knows what the next one could be. It could be more gold. It could just be mats. It could be, who knows? You know what I mean? So that's a little up in the air, and I don't know. I'm leaning towards just kind of seeing how this event goes with Wasp. I don't know if I'm gonna level her Antman much more until I know if I can get her 4-star. Because if they're a 3-star, I'm probably just gonna stop where I'm at and just kind of deal with it. So it's interesting that this says legendary. I'm not sure. I've not picked that up before, what that exactly means. If anybody knows what that means, feel free to leave in the comments below. And, you know, if you've got any other thoughts about whether you think I should level it or what you're doing, also leave those in the comments. I'm curious to see what everybody's thinking on this, because I'm not quite sure what approach you're going to be taking and how to push that. So if you got any other comments, thoughts, throw them out there. You know, if you like what you see, I do plenty of videos like this where I'm just talking about the state of the game. I do walkthroughs. I also do some things where I'm talking about what I do for efficiency. I've been playing the game for a little under 2 months, or about 2 months now. You know, I've got a decent team, about 102K. No one's maxed yet. My Gamora's close. I got lots of blitz wins for that amount of time. You can see I'm 11,000 there. So I'm semi-recent, and I obviously I'm in a different arena shard, but I'm able to stay, you know, decently topped out there. So I'm happy to talk about this and more in future videos. And again, click the like button as well as the subscribe below, and we'll see you guys soon.